So hey, what's up guys? Hope you guys are doing good. So let's review today's trade. Uh, what we have done, how the trade went in. So let's see. Okay. So we started with USD JPY as usual. I was analyzing the 1 hour, 4 hour time frame to understand my point of interest and where the market is going towards, what the point of, what the drawn on liquidity is for the market, what the market structure is looking like. So if sorry for that. So if I break it down to you guys, so let's see. So this is the 1 hour time frame here. So how the 1 hour, this is the 1 hour time frame. So as you can see that let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, this was more cleaner. Okay, this is a little bit more cleaner chart in the 4 hour. So what you can exactly see that we were kind of pushing lower. Okay, and recently we went into some sort of point of interest here and break this high here, break this high, and that's our shifting structure in the market. Then we went inside into a daily fair value gap. You see, this was a daily fair value gap. This we went in and we had a nice uh, engulfing candle here. You can see it's a huge engulfing candle with a nice volume. So I was thinking in the here was like we had a shifting structure here clear, and we had kind of this, and this is kind of getting respected by the market structure. So I was like thinking of, okay, if this is what is going on, then I can look for sell, but I can also look for buys. Okay, that depends on how the when I mark out my point of interest, how the market has shown me about how the market is respecting my point of interest. Okay. So here as you can see, then price kind of coming lower here. Okay, price was kind of coming lower. So then I went to the 1 hour time frame and was seeing a little bit of my volume profile, where the most of the volume was traded and things like that. I mark out my sell side buy side liquidities. Here I had some buy stops and here I had some sell stops. I had an order block here resting. I had an order block here. If I just move to the 30-minute, this is the order block that I was talking about. Okay, so my basic idea was, if price actually wanted to go lower, then I want to see that price go into the order block and respect that, do a 5-minute time frame structural shift, and that's when I'm ready to sell. But if price actually breaks through the point of interest, this order block here, then I can see these buy stops that are available above here there to get mitigated. Okay, so I was waiting. uh 12:30 opens here, Indian Standard Time, London session open, and here as you can see, uh, price went inside this order block here. This is a 5-minute time frame, and price kind of push higher. So back when price came here, I was ready to sell the market, but I actually didn't get any source of 5-minute time frame structural shift from here. Instead of that, what I found out was price actually broke through the mean threshold of the order block. The order block that we had, the mean threshold was broken. Okay, and it was not broken like making the weak or anything. It was broken with a solid candle with the volume going higher. Sorry for that. So as you can see, in the 5-minute here, let's open the 15-minute chart here. So as you can see here in the 5-minute, we were breaking, we in this candle, in this two candle, 1250 and 1255, we broke through the main threshold. Okay, and here when this candle ended here, exactly this 15-minute candle ended, as you can see, with a nice volume pushing higher. Okay, sloping higher. That means as we are breaking through the main threshold, the order block, the buying volume is coming. and that's what I want to see when price is breaking through some sort of point of interest, so we can break through it. So I was like, okay, if that's it, then I am ready to sell, I'm ready to buy the market, that as it has broken through the mean threshold, also kind of showing me nice displacement, breaking through the point of interest. So we had a basic idea that okay, we're gonna finally break through this point of interest and going for these liquidities here. Okay, so then I had my 5 minute time frame point of interest, this fair value gap here. I was ready to take the buy from here. So as usual, price came down in the 1 minute. As you can see, price started coming down. I was waiting for price actually come 50% around 50% of this range here, and kind of mitigate this order block, sorry, this fair value gap. Okay, and form a continuation purge. Okay, so here as you can see, exactly at this price point, price came down. Okay, went below the fair value gap's min threshold and formed my what they call and formed my mm, continuation purge. Okay, I actually entered here. Okay, this is exactly where I entered, and and that's when the 5 minute time frame was also respecting. As you can see in this 5 minute time frame, this candle, okay, this candle, let me off it, this, see how it exactly went inside and respected and flipped the candle from bearish to bullish. The sellers pushing, but buyer finally take controls here. And look how long way candle is this, how the candle has formed. Okay, the candle has opened here, pushed lower all the way here until it was a bearish candle, then buyers pushed it all the way up here, and then it finally end up being a bullish candle. And that's when exactly I got my continuation purge. That's where I played my entry. Now in this 5 minute time frame fair value gap, nearby you're gonna also have a lot of 1 minute time frame point of interest as well, that price will go to mitigate. So the basic idea of mine, there was a 1 minute time frame fair value gap here. Okay, I didn't want to miss my entry, so simply I entered here as things happened as I wanted to happen. And I entered, and my easy stop loss was below this fair value, this candle here. As you can see, it was 150.025. Okay, this is where I was having my stop loss. So my first, as usual, the way I manage my trade, I wait for price to at least give me a 1 to 2. As the price has went to the 1 to 2, what I did, I took out 50% out of my position, and then I waited to all the way go to the 1 to 3. Okay, and as this went to 1 to 2, I took out 50% and went break even. Okay, so if price takes me out after that, I make a 1 to 1. If it doesn't, then give me a 1 to 3. So it went to 1 to 3, and that's where exactly I closed the full position. And I was like thinking with this, actually, I was thinking that price will also go to mitigate this buy side liquidity that was resting here, and price did went in, and if I could have hold, that would have gave me a 4 hour easy 4 hour target. Okay, you see, easy 4 hour there. Okay, and that was also coming inside my standard deviation. So that was today's trade, and it went pretty good. uh, Recently it's been a long time I was not having any trades. It was not like that I was like, I was not come I was every day I was coming to the market, I was analyzing the market, but what happened was like I was not able to form a trade. I had a little bit of lack of, I wouldn't say the lack of knowledge, I would say kinda, you know I was in some sort of state where I wasn't able to push the button, because I was hesitating a lot due to, I had a lot of losing streak. And then I was also, the thing I was exactly doing, that I was trying to learn more and more and more. So learning more and more and more, it was actually kinda, I was getting choppy around. Like if price came here, I had to too much things to look, like this can happen, that can happen, this indicator is saying this, blah blah blah, a lot of things. Then I actually, what I did, I actually took us some time and analyzed the market in a very uh, simple approach. Okay, cut down every shit that I was doing, and simply what I finally made is come into the market before the lunch session open 1 hour ago, 30 minutes ago, come analyze the markets, which market is kind of looking good to you, making more sense, analyze that market's higher time frame and try to understand the higher time frame drawn on liquidity is the point of interest, and then write down exactly what your thought process is. Okay, like you write down what you are seeing in the market, as I have write down here in the GBP. The price is in long time bearish into the 4 hour. Price has done the market structure shift, but I think if it's a deep retracement, as price entering into the OB, that order block, and it engulfs, we can go sell and things like that. Like exactly I wrote down what I seen in the market, what the higher time frame is doing. Okay, the high time frame has done, what is doing, and what are the drawn on liquidity could be for the high time frame. Then I wrote down my thought process. I marked my point of interests here, and I wrote down my thought process that exactly what can happen. Like if I wanna sell here, what exactly the price have to do to give me the sell opportunity. If it's not, and if it's a buy, then what exactly price have to do to give me the buy opportunity. Okay, so as I've told you, like if there was a 5 minute structural shift from that point of interest, okay, let's see, with the 15 minute we get a week here, and then price done 5 minute time frame structural shift, that's when I'm ready to sell. My drawn on liquidity from the high time frame would be this sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity, eventually this order block. Okay, but if I want to go sell, then I want to see this order block don't get respect and get broke, and which exactly what happened here. It happened. Then you just wait for a retracement into the point of interest and take the trade. Exactly same if I was looking, if exactly it would be the same if there was a sale opportunity today, like price has done the market structure shift, then it has retraced into a point of interest. Exactly, that's when I take my trade in the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so I kind of have simplified my things, and now I am back. Yesterday I wasn't not able to place any trade because my net went out. Okay, and before that it was a CPI news, but even if it was a CPI, I did actually found the opportunity to enter. But what happened, I was like, okay, it's CPI, it's not gonna give me any opportunity, fuck off, let's just get the hell out of here. But after I came and analyzed, actually, so I found out it actually gave me exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I am now focused on this simplified approach, and I am gonna take as much as as I can, like maintaining my strategy. I'm gonna take the trades, gonna get my data, and see how well this work out. And I think it's really gonna work out pretty good, because exactly the same thing you can do in the high time frame. Like I am focused on London session instead of focused on London session. Let's just go to the 4 hour daily, see the market structure, see what price is doing, find out your high time from donor liquidity, then mark out your point of interest, set the alerts, and just wait for price to go into the point of interests, and then you see what you want to do. Okay, if it's respected, if it respects that point of interest, then you go with that. If it didn't respect and broke through that, then you go the opposite way, right? Exactly the same thing, instead of coming to a specific time frame. Okay, this is what we're gonna, and this is exactly what I will do. Alongside with, I'll I'll come here. Okay, uh, I'll see how this short-term trading approach maintains, see what I can do with that exactly, and also I'm gonna go with more of a swing trade type thing. Okay, I'm gonna take those trades as well and kind of see what happens. Okay, so that's it for the day. That was the trade was, and let's see how far I can go.